I appreciate you taking some time to watch this before you watch tomorrow's service. I wrote this week's sermon on Tuesday. I recorded it on Thursday, and then I did something I rarely do. I watched the sermon. I don't like watching my sermons, they make me nervous, but I actually watched this one 3 times, and each time it made me a little bit more nervous. I think it's a sermon that is going to be easy to misunderstand or to mishear. It isn't about a person. It isn't about a political party. I don't care whether you supported Obamacare or thought it was unconstitutional. I care about what kind of people we want to be, what values we cherish, what virtues are important to us. Paul's letter to the Romans, chapter 12, beginning at verse 9, it really gripped my heart. It's been a long time since a Bible passage really caught my attention, but this one did, and it could have been penned for the very moment we're living through right now. Let love be genuine. Hate what is evil. Hold fast to what is good. Contribute to the needs of the saints. Extend hospitality to the stranger. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse them. Do not claim to be wiser than you are. Do not repay anyone evil for evil, but take thought for what is noble. Live, if it is all possible, live at peace with one another. Of course, Paul couldn't continue on the high road. He ends that passage, this chapter, by saying, when you do these things to your enemies, it's like heaping hot coals upon their forehead. I want to do the right thing, not because it will make my enemies feel bad about themselves, but because it's right. It's the way we want our children to live and to behave. I've made a real effort this past year to try to seek to understand people who see the world differently than I do. I'm reading right now Evil Geniuses, The Unmaking of America by Kurt Anderson, right alongside with Still Right by Rick Tyler, an immigrant-loving, hybrid-driving, composting American makes the case for conservatism. And then I'm reading Arthur Brooks's book called The Conservative Heart, and alongside that I'm reading Paul Krugman's The Conscience of a Liberal. I want to understand why people think the way they do. I think the church has a unique opportunity in a world so divisive, so polarized. We can model a different way of behaving, of agreeing on what is most essential and important to us, and letting the other things go. I want, if you watch the sermon and you're troubled by it, let's do something that our political leaders would never dream of doing today. Let's call each other. Let's talk about it, not call each other names. Stop by my office. If it's early in the morning, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. If it's later in the afternoon, I'll buy you the beverage of your choice. But we have an opportunity to be better than our country is behaving right now. So let's make sure that this community is one that always takes the high road and gives one another the benefit of the doubt. Thanks for watching. I look forward to hearing from you.